Well, hello. How is everyone today? First ever time streaming, so if something's broken, I probably don't know how to fix that. But I'm on the beta today, UE5. If anyone wants to join in, they can. I'll give us 5 minutes or so. Just add my nebula. It's just up in the top right there. And we'll get started if people want to join in. Yes, there's a beta. It's the UE5 upgrade. It is live right now until Monday. Cook-off is endless now, yeah. It has up to $1 billion to steal now, which I think equates to 1,000 bags. So not quite endless, but endless enough that you wouldn't want to spend days in there. It takes about an hour to get 19 bags as it is. 1 billion. Yes. I'll show you actually. There is no limit on it. There is someone in there. There isn't many people on the beta. Well, there was. We'll jump into a shopping spree for a moment, but you saw that for a second. There was $1 billion as the maximum. I think it would be pretty cool to see if someone can actually still manage to take it all, but that would be a long playthrough. It's probably not something even I could do. Yeah, just let me know if something's wrong with the stream. I think I fixed it all earlier. When you first load into the heists, it does lag like this. This isn't the stream. Yeah, game's got a bit of a loading issue at the moment. Game feels a lot smoother. You got any favors on this? No. I can share my settings in a minute if someone wants to copy them. They're mainly NVIDIA settings, which is what most of the settings currently work for UE5 at the moment. I think TLAA and DLSS, I don't think they're working. Stealing everything and cook-off, rework 1k bags would be crazy. It would be. I just don't feel I can do that. At least in Overkill. That would take a long time. Someone's gonna do it. Someone will. Couldn't believe it myself. It's like 1,000 bags. I don't know if they did anything to weapons, but it feels smoother as well. And I think it was just the engine upgrade. Oh, they fixed the text chat thing then. It's blue now. It's got a proper explanation rather than a load of random coding. We should probably test the Alfred, see if that causes any sudden lag when shooting it. Can I have bag? Yes. for science. Yeah, no, the split-second lag is still there when you shoot the Alfred. It's just that powerful. Our own lifeless fanbase will definitely do that challenge. I wouldn't say lifeless. The player count's at least doubled from when it dropped. Like, the game struggled to barely get 1k players, and on a good day now it gets like, what, 1,700, 2k on an update day, so whatever the devs are doing is working. I'll tee up after this and do one on overkill. Yeah, totally. I don't see why not. There's hardly anyone in the beta at the moment. It just came out today, so it's been out for like 6 hours, I think. I think the random code that shows up with the heat meter is from mods, since I have the same issue, but it's fixed whenever I play vanilla. Them helmets are flying. I mean, I've never played vanilla besides whenever playing something that isn't live. It's very hard to play this game with mods if it's something that's not released. So many things can be broken, but surprisingly I don't think many things are broken with mods if you try and use them. Hello Bartos, how are you today? We should see if we can get Kiss the Chef on Overkill on the beta. Pretty sure I've already got the charm. The last beta build I played, which was the heat system, I got that crystal charm with Safi. Let's go for another crystal charm. Hey Sonic, I remember you. What did that guy say? Does the music change volume for you too? Yeah, it does. It's not necessarily buggy. What happens is when you go into the lounge, it reduces the volume so you can hear the other background music as well. I think it's intended. This heist's got that cutscene as well. I've only seen it once. I'd like it if the devs added more cutscenes into the end of heists. It's really nice for this one. Are you playing right now with your friends or randoms? There is not enough people playing the beta at the moment. I was hoping to see if I could form a squad to do an overkill cook-off. Not sure that's feasible at the moment. Unless the randoms are good enough. We need the car keys.
Come on me.
We need our keys. You can open up the car door just as long as you don't secure 12 bags. It won't trigger the final charge. Oh shit. Feels weird not playing without mods, but the only other time I'm not playing with mods is when I'm playing through the game again. Next episode for that should be coming later today. I'm going to do it after this stream, I think. I can come to Overkill Cook-Off if we get enough players. Yeah, I'm totally happy with doing it. There is a shadows issue. If you, I don't know if you guys can see, at a distance you can see those ammo boxes are glowing. This is a known issue with the shadow texture setting. If you just set it to low, they won't glow like crazy. You'll notice a lot of stuff is bright if you're playing on high settings for the shadows. I'd like to know how the hell 24 or up to 37 bags even fits into the car. Oh, he fell over. Bless him. He's having a hard day.
Yeah, one goes or less.
Left the bag on the floor, Wolf. Oh, that was lag. How much money you got left? On the beta, if you play Search and Seizure on normal difficulty, on loud, just secure 6 bags only to leave with, and you get like 2.4 million and max level. It's just for beta's sake, it's not a bug. So everyone can start Renown right away if they want to. They just need to do a Search and Seizure first. Let's call it Daddy Alfred. We gotta test the game, right? I wonder what the situation is with smoke grenades and frag grenades mixing together. It makes your screen glow like crazy. I wonder if that's been improved with all of this lighting. Oh, I didn't put the right skills on the Alfred. I forgot to put perks on. Whoopsie daisy. No, the shopping spree we're doing is an overkill. It's only hard difficulty. I'm just playing whatever is public at the moment. We haven't even taken everything, but fair enough.
Now, how to spend all this cash? Greetings.
Awesome cutscene sequence. W cutscene. We need more of those.
Your antics brought a great deal of attention to Nobleman Galleria. The Palatuccis cannot afford that, and they cannot afford to appease Pietro any longer. I think you can...
Okay, I think we're gonna go into a cook-off anyway. I'll just put the tank setup. This is gonna be in a build video at some point. I'm not sure when I want to cover grenades. Yeah, I briefly spoke about it recently. I want to do a tank compendium video, and with the right team you will effectively take no damage at all. I'm not sure when I want to release that video yet, but it will be the only tank build video you need to see. Whether you're playing solo or in a group, everyone will have a set build and it all compensates each other very well, and it's great for cook-off think they should add a cutscene to every escape. They should. It's a nice little addition. I think one of the van just driving off at high speeds down the road in a cook-off would just be pretty cool. It's just weird how Twitch comes and just sits there with the van. I think with the permanent van favor, I think what the devs should do just to emphasize that the truck is not going to leave, I think it should just be an armored truck. Would make more sense. Is cook-off work too? Yes, it has like 1,000 bags to it now. It's got $1 billion maximum loot variable. What's the best loud build at the moment? There's a couple. It depends what weapons you use. Or if you like grenades, that is. There's no text chat in the lobby, so can't really tell doors. Set a heist up. They probably know. We'll see how this goes, and then I think afterwards maybe we'll do a group one. If there's enough people playing the beta, then I'll get some of you guys in. We'll see how far we get. Would be nice if we got a Kiss the Chef charm. Oh, got a permanent van. Might as well put it on. Was the baseball bat good overkill? It's B tier. I think I'd place it. It does decent damage up until a final charge. The one extra armor layer makes them a 2-hit. Just, it's very situational. It works up until the end. No, kickoff's fine. See how far we get on it. It's either going to go horribly right or horribly wrong. It's got a lovely autumn vibe now to suit the atmosphere. I think it's a lot cooler. I'm going to set a random trip laser right here. And that was horrible placement.
Get down or fucking die. Gun on the floor. Now. Get down or fucking die. On the floor.
The cooks must have died.
Yeah, we are going to want hostages. Just did the math for it. A pure bag pays about 100k on overkill divided by 1 billion should be around 8,556 bags. Yikes. Damn, that's a lot of dandruff smoke. Look at all those particles. That's a lot of asbestos. That is actually really beautiful. Is DLSS not working? No. It's not working, and neither is TLAA.
We'll tackle this cook one ingredient at a time. Remember, these are volatile chemicals. You screw anything up?
There is a few settings that simply aren't enabled at the moment. Most of the Nvidia ones seem to be working fine, because I'm running literally heavy on Nvidia stuff. She said caustic soda first. Great. I think the goal is to ship UE5 with either similar results or better. And I think the intention is to release it at a worse. No Rest for the Wicked sees similar results. Locked 180 on everything, but 130 and dipping more bodies. That's just typical for Cook-Off though. Should have put a resistance plate on. I'm going to try and get some hostages. SWAT hostages are helpful. If we leave the hostages all alive, if any of you in-gamers watching the stream, just don't kill any hostages. I can give you all 50% damage immunity. I've used your old now build for the most part, but feels like not meta anymore. Not true. I still use smoke and ECM heavy stuff. Dodge is doing relatively okay at the moment as well. Personally, I prefer the heist taking place at night. Grimmerin plays more into the Halloween vibe. Well, this is UE5 we're on about. They can do a lot with the lighting with this engine upgrade, so... Blue meth looks cool. There we go. That's another 2 spots. There we go. Load of resources. There'll come a point where we won't need any more resources because I'll just have so many. I've got trade skills. I'll trade everyone. I can shout more people on the floor as well, so don't worry about the hostages. I can get more. Muriatic acid, did she say? Just be sparing with the resources on the floor. Not me, I just got a build for taking armor down. I'll just put it in the chat, I'm not sure they can hear.
Bane wrote hydroxide chloride. Pretty sure he means hydrogen chloride.
YouTube fucks up pixels too much.
The Supreme One thanks you.
If you're on PS5 or Xbox, you will not have this beta. It's for PC. At least I think.
Get your game faces on. It's hydrogen chloride. Well, nothing blew up. That's a good sign.
Hey. Let's get some more resources. Knew he was coming. Is that a sniper? What's he doing down there?
How'd they get on the roof? Alright, gang. Those cooks would have been helpful right now. Add caustic soda and we'll...
Why is Cook-Off so bright? This is what UE5 does to a man. I was just out there. I'll turn the lights back on.
The cops killed the lights
I'll go out there with the minigun.
while the power's down. Good thinking. You can use those planks to barricade the windows.
Alright, let's go to town.
Oh, can't pick you up while you're on the floor. Hold on. I can't see anything out there. There we go. Through the scaffolding? The coffee work confirmed for sure. It's not midnight anymore. I am not sure what is coming. This is about UE5. I'm not sure at what stage any of these changes are coming. I don't know if it's coming together or not.
Hands in the air. Hands on your head.
I'm 91% sure.
Got the fucking nader. Stay behind cover.
It's caustic
Sniper.
soda.
Sniper. Smoke. On your knees. Hands on your head. Lose the gun. Hands on your head. No funny shit. Take it easy.
How many bags are you doing? I think the goal is just to get as many as we can.
I'm 57% sure. Time for the caustic soda.
Make no mistake, we are in control. Come out.
Here we go.
Yeah, we've got a few resources at this point.
Killer, from afar.
Complete.
Oh, I can hear him. He's in the walls. If you fail, you're not getting the money, right? Probably. We'll find out soon enough. I think the gist remains the same as any heist. I think if you don't escape, you don't get it. So high risk and high reward will always be there. The final charge is still going to commence on... Oh, we got 3 of them. Final charge will still commence on cooking the 11th bag.
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
Oh, did I not put the hostage skill on? I'm going to start getting some hostages upstairs so we can get some damage immunity now. So I won't be trading any more of them at this point.
No way you're cooking meth in the dark. Get the power back on.
Did I join you after that game? It really depends how far we get. I'll be here for a while anyway, so I'll probably do another after we get 19 bags on this. That's interesting. In smokescreen you can see your weapon twice now. That was a bit of ghosting. Don't know if that's intended or not.
Shield down. Zapper.
We need time for the caustic soda.
Oh, that was big lag. We need caustic soda.
Cops are backing down. We got a chance to regroup.
Here's one.
We have this place surrounded.
I'm hurt bad.
Oh my god. He's climbing the walls.
Fucked up the cloak.
How many bags you get now in total? I think we're on like 3 or 4. She said caustic soda, didn't she?
These notes are all over the place. Is that hydrogen? No. Caustic soda. That's what we want.
You shouldn't have.
Exactly where you are. We have this place surrounded. You can't shoot your way out of it.
Cross-referencing the notes. Time to add some hydrogen chloride.
They're all brighter and more pleasing,
That looks
but the main change was cook-off. That sunset is beautiful.
Kill the sniper.
There goes game sucks.
checking the notes. Muriatic acid. That's what we need.
Look at those muscles.
Add it to the mix.
Nice work, big guy.
Sending in the weapon now. Cops cut the power. Get back on before the last sequence.
Wasted the shield.
Didn't even touch me.
The bull charges.
I like this.
The powers of the minigun. We do need those lights on.
Hurry up on those lights.
Got gas right there.
Got them back.
Just turn these on.
Shit. It's like Night of the Living Cops out here.
You cannot hide from the Supreme One.
I think they should add a day and night cycle for some maps. It would be cool. I think UE5 has that effect for games, I think.
Watch out! I'm driving in.
Round up the product. The escape van's en route. You can keep going if there are any
The
ingredients
devs did
left.
say that they have access to a lot more of tools with this engine anyway. A load of people seem to be on about it in the server, so
Time for the
UE5 could spell good for future updates as well if it can ship correctly.
I'm feeling good about this. The cops have arrived. They don't look happy.
Sniper down.
Not sure what else is left.
Too long. Keep up the cook.
Found one right here.
Not that.
Checking the notes. It just says gas it up. Jesus, man. Alright, add the hydrogen chloride.
Sniper. Smoke.
Overkill weapon prepped and ready.
Bulldozer.
Bulldozer? Oh, you got a whole line of them.
Let's see here. Mix in some muriatic acid.
That'll be a big grenade.
I'm having a big the cocktails alone. We can't use the lab while the power's down.
The lead. Bulldozer. That's starting off for now. I can't see shit. That means we're doing a good job. Yeah, there's definitely some ghosting with smoke grenades. You can see your gun twice very clearly. Not sure if that's intentional.
Found it.
I think that they should just have more free maps. The issue is, heists are expensive to make, let alone masks and outfits, which is knowledge everyone knows of. Making a heist free is not only expensive, but they will also lose money. I don't mind paying for heists, just as long as the quality is there and they're acceptable. We are going to want to move the bags, yeah. Hot take. Cops and civs should be able to drop grenades as well. Is that by ammo box? Because for heists like this, it's impossible to run out of grenades anyway, because all of the ammo boxes are so clumped together. I think killing marked tornadoes with bounty hunters, honestly, the enough.
I killed the motherfucking sniper. Careful.
What cook-off spawn is the best? Honestly, I would say the top floor. It used to be the bottom floor, but I reckon it's the top floor now. Top floor is so much easier to work with. What the hell? There we go. Might have to drop an armor bag. Upstairs is just OG and the ground floor is also OG, but meh. Should get a donut deployment, you think? Gonna have to drop an armor bag.
Armor here if you need it. Shield's broken.
I picked up the bag. I swear I picked up the bag. You all saw that, right? I definitely picked up that bag. Let's try that again. Now I've got the bag. Hope this game gets a little optimization update because it's a little too heavy on the CPU. It's inevitable. I think the main thing is that the FPS doesn't drop. I think that's a very important thing. Bloody hell. You did the whole animation, but you didn't pick it up. Yeah, I definitely did. I mean, I'm getting ping issues as well. I don't know if that's just me, though, because before today, I was never able to stream because my connection is horrible. We need them lights on again. Get out of my way! I'm nearly dead. Should be a bit easier to cook now. Oh, it's got a counter. Secured bags of meth. That's helpful. So that suggests that there is no full loot bonus anymore besides the typical 19. I think it really is just you paid by bag. Really cool. Counter is actually go to... Yeah, I think it's helpful. I'm too busy talking. I guess I'll cook. I think one thing that needs to change, I don't know if it's feasible, because it's endless now, I think Shade should probably tell us the ingredients a bit sooner. Oh, did we get the bug? No, I'm pretty sure that's a bug. It's been a thing since the last patch anyway. Pretty sure the run's doomed anyway. There is a bug with the flip switch. I'm pretty sure it's to do with the lights going out. Shade just won't tell you ingredients anymore. And I've seen people say apparently it is to do with how many times you flip the switch. So we're just gonna have to leave. Is the cap gone? It's very high, but I don't think the cap is gone. Hey, Revo. We're just gonna have to wing it. We're not getting lines anymore anyway. That's a blow up, run away. The run's doomed anyway. We can't get any more voice lines from Shade, we're just gonna have to leave. No, this bug's in the live game as well. I don't know quite what causes it, but apparently I'm dead anyway. It's to do with the flip switch when the power goes off. Well, at least we left with what we had. I think they should add a cook-off favour where Shade does not make mistakes. Pretty cool favour, I agree actually. When the cops bring in anti-air defences, I assume they bring a whole missile system. If they did, I think there should be some emphasis on it. I think it would be pretty cool if you could see one just roll in the background or something, but we leave by a truck anyway. So I don't really understand the whole anti-air defense thing. Doesn't make sense to me. Favour which gives you a second chance is a great idea. I think each heist is bound to 4 favours. But there's, I think, potential for more is always there. I think they can add a lot more if they want to. I just don't think they can right now. Yes, Sonic, and my Nebula. I'll leave this group actually, so if anyone wants in, then Just add my nebula. It's in the top right. It's the green name. And I'll just let you in. I don't think cook-off's worth doing at the moment just because this is a beta. And that bug is there with the flip switch. Just ruins everything. Bile flies with the ingredients and gets shot down by a whole missile. That just means Bile's dead by law. It would be epic, but then we'd lose our helicopter pilot. Oh wait, Sonic, are you on PlayStation? I think you said you was on PlayStation, no? In the social tab, you can just add me from the social tab, just click add friend, but I am on a PC beta, so if you're not on the PC beta as well, you won't be able to join. Would be cinematic. He could have flares and a close call. Would be nice. Something Division 2 does in the Capitol building raid is when you get to the roof section, there's anti-air defenses, and the helicopter that extracts a briefcase you need nearly gets shot down by 2 trailers, and you need to disable them. Yeah, if you're on PS5, you will not be able to join in. This is a PC thing, hence why no one is really playing at the moment. The beta's only just gone up, so... But this is your chance to play it if you're on PC. Yeah, I've got a few heists going on.
This small bank has an unusual
We'll join a no rest.
cash in its vault.
I did see Peter Griffin added. There he is. Oh, we're Valentine. What has gone wrong here?
The cop is frightened.
Got a bit of lag. This always happens when you load in as well. It's a known issue. It's been reported. And eventually it will balance out. Let me turn on the FPS counter. I mean, I'm locked to 60 at the moment because of my settings, but I don't really play with any more than 100 FPS anyway. Hello, mate.
You take one for the team.
These birds are always on the move.
Just the one bag.
Place the thermite above the vault. It's in the hallway.
Down you go, motherfucker.
I have a hostage here if anyone's trading.
Greetings.
The thermite will burn faster if you add more bags of it, but don't fucking overdo it.
Human centipede in Payday 3. They're eating right out of each other's asses. It's almost frightening. a nerf to negotiation? I don't think so. I did look over the skills before I went live. I didn't notice any changes. Or maybe buy the game to PC so it's easier to play. Just bear in mind you'd obviously have to buy DLCs again. There is no cross-commerce for this game. Definitely is still the FPS thing with no rest for the wicked. Doesn't seem as bad anymore. I'm playing with literally the same settings I would do in the live game. It seems like there's an FPS drop, but then it fixes itself, so bit of improvement. Payday is very much a DLC game, both 2 and 3. If you play on console, unless you're prepared to buy the whole thing again, and you play on PC commonly, I'd probably just stick to console. I always plan to move to PC. I first started on Xbox. All of my old content's on Xbox. Yeah, still got a bit of lag for this heist. It's still there. I mean, I've got a limiter to 60 FPS, and it really wants to break past 60.
Excellent. They're backing up. Just don't let your guard down. They'll be back.
Ceiling pieces. For some reason I thought that was glass, just with horrible texture.
And down we go.
No police intervention required.
Put the gun down. Hit the floor. Down. I'll start shooting.
Ah, it's a load of free resources.
Let's go. The FBI is on its way.
Yay! Rebecca Stone is coming.
The thermite is almost done. Get to it.
Owie.
You cannot hide from the supreme.
That was a hit and run. She ran me over. Yeah, I'm just so much better playing every game on my PC. I bought the same for my PS5, but I didn't know it's available on PC too.
Ready when you are. The money is ready.
I mean, Payday is always better on PC. That's
You need to move fast.
the whole flavour for the game. Payday 2's success, a lot of it was to do with mods. The vanilla Payday game isn't really that fun. There's so much you can add to it. Got to a point where I started getting a bit jealous of mods, so I just wanted to move to PC sooner. Oh, you can't really see, Oh no, you can. You can still see the loot. If someone stands on one side, you can see what's inside it. Still works, that's cool. What?
Nice work, big guy.
He deserved it. Cloakers, get grenades. Your ass is mine!
That's how it's done. Take a deep breath, but don't let your guard down.
We are stronger than the strongest foe.
Grenade be upon you.
That is correct.
They've raised the fucking bollards. Lower them or the van won't be.
Bro is shiny. This is what shadow settings are doing at the moment. It's a bit broken.
Setting up a medic bag.
Very, very shiny at a distance.
Okay, time to get messy.
Boom, 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 boom. Got one of these on the floor.
Protect yourself. Shield. Here's out of service. Shield down.
Get the bulldozer.
Wolf is down. Chains is down.
Damn. I can even see my hand twice. Yeah, there's a odd thing going on with smoke grenades there that should probably be looked into. Unless it's intended. Jesus. Run, my friends!
Armor available.
Where's that sniper?
Focused. They'll be back before you know it.
That's a shiny van.
Watch out, I'm driving in.
One man armed.
Sending in the weapon now.
Kill the sniper.
Time for a cleansing fire.
You can't just zap away the fact.
Somebody help Chains.
Even the toughest defense has its limits.
No.
Electricity to stun.
Wolf is down.
Shield. Here's out of service.
Oh dear.
Down.
There was a dozer. Boing. Boing.
Even the toughest defense has its limits.
I got armor if you need it. Wasted this act.
Somebody help Wolf.
What? I just want to get out of here. Oh, I can see the bag from here as well. I don't know why I ran with you.
James is back from custody.
I don't have any grenades. Oh dear. Oh, I'm nearly dead.
Whoa! Got eyes on a shield.
Me gusta.
Fan fucking tap.
Didn't know the UE5 upgrade cut the file size by 37 gigabytes.
When the heat was on, you kept your cool.
Has that been communicated as like a actual compression there, or is that just a update change for file size? Has it been confirmed as compression? Be pretty sick if it is compression. Found some website that sells Payday 3 in sale for PC. It's only €13, and I think it's some scam or... If you're not buying the game from Steam, Microsoft, or Sony, or Epic even, there is risks to everything you buy. And I can't leave because there's a continue to main menu bug as well. Wonder whatever major changes happen to heist. I don't think anything has changed besides Cook-Off and the work on UE5. I don't think they've changed every heist. Get Peter Griffin in if he wants to join in. If it's compression, that's great. Okay, that's kind of disappointing, but Cook-Off is still better than nothing. Well, I think the main thing is they're working on UE5. And it's good it's still being worked on after all this time. I think if we start looking at things content-wise that isn't to do with UE5, which is a big job of its own, I think people are just going to set themselves up and say the UE5 or the next update is just going to be a bad one if it's just UE5 alone or something. I wouldn't worry too much about what else is coming. I would probably just focus on UE5. It's a big deal. If it's shipped wrong, it'll either make or break the game, so I think their focus is UE5 for now. I think that's safe to say. Infinite Cook-Off's cool though. How do I have so much of those other coins? I actually don't know. I just logged in with it. It just happened. There's one thing I do want to check actually. Let's see if where is it?
You know, some people flip through their photo albums to get that hit of nostalgia.
We'll do a First World Bank because I'm interested to see if there's still that bug with the SWAT routing. The vault at the moment is bugged, so the cops don't actually spawn in the vault area on First World Bank at the moment. The secret is here for sure. I don't know. That was a long time ago promise. I doubt it. I think if the devs wanted to release the secret, I think that's something the new team will then have to compromise with. That was an old promise. And I put that on invite only. No, whatever. The two of us will be fine. Especially if the bug in the vault still exists.
You're good to go. Just walk right on into the bank. Our insider has a white bear on his desk. Find it, and you'll
Lighting
find
feels kind of the same for this one. It had to have worked on it at some point. I wonder what actually happened. Well, when First World Bank was promised, there was layoffs happening. At the worst times as well. Again, this was an old team promise, and most of the old team is gone now. If that, all of them. It's definitely a new compromise that the new team would have to do if they think it's worth it. Then they'll do it. But I can't see the secret happening anytime soon. Hello, mate. You spotted me. Whoopsie daisy. I forgot this weapon wasn't suppressed. What could go wrong?
Before you can get to the vault, you'll have to go through the security gate.
Remember your
Nothing a
designated
thermal
key
lance
card.
can't fix. Go pick it up from the van in front of the bank.
Down one.
Assemble the thermal lance.
That's
Let's
one
see what
down.
that gate is made of.
Let's see what that gate is made of.
Heroics are a common card. Will not be tolerated.
The police are powerless to stop him.
I can do hostage negotiations if you tie down some civilians. You're ready to rock and roll.
No
Fire
police
up.
intervention required.
Don't shoot.
Keep feeding that lance with oxygen and keep the cops off it. You'll be through in no time.
Is that the real hungry crayon? Is that the real tactical shark? Yes. As a matter of fact, it is. The one and only. Is dropping spinned up minigun with a mouse wheel still keep 10% damage resistance indefinitely, or they patched it? If you keep spinning the wheel, I think it keeps the 10%. It's been persistent in some of my recent videos, so I think it's still a thing. I think it's intentional.
If you need more oxygen, we have some extra tanks stashed away. Shit! The maglock got triggered. It sealed the gate all along the edges. You'll have to find the manager's computer.
Instant Gaming has it for 13 as well, they're legit.
Let's kill that maglock. Keep the cops off that computer.
I think buying the game is okay, but I think my stance on buying the games if it's not from official people is it's worth your own risk. Does the thermal drill still blind you when you look at it? Let's find out. No. I'll handle that maglock, Griffin. No, like stand on it and look behind the little shield. Always have a look. I think we've got time. Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Peter, the maglock is here.
Oh, now I found it.
The drill's finished.
Small harmless things. I think if you look in a specific angle to achieve something, I don't think it's something the devs would take by priority for a fix, but if they're watching this stream as well, if there was anything important, they would look into it.
Down you go, kid.
So the cops can come into this hallway area, but we'll know if it's bugged if they can't come into the vault area, which is the next bit.
Payday down.
Shocking conclusion.
Don't be a cop.
Don't be a cop.
No police intervention required.
You cannot shield yourself.
Yoink.
Zapper down.
Gaining 10% resistance flat with a spinned up minigun is intentional, but keeping it indefinitely even after dropping it is probably not. It depends if you have the perk on that reduces the armor penetration by like a single point every second once you drop it. So it probably maintains it. It's hard to tell. I think the perks keep it intentional.
Zapper down. Is out of service.
So does the beta have other changes other than UE5? It does. Cook-off is now infinite. And it got a lighting change.
Surrender.
Even the toughest defense has
Thank you, Shark, for doing these Payday 3 videos, by the way. There aren't many YouTubers who are making videos of this game. I'm not the only one. Safi and Noli do great jobs. They've been here way longer than I have been. Still here and kicking as well.
You cannot shield yourself.
I try and urge everyone to get involved. I think that's the most important thing. Even if you're just posting a heist run.
You know how this goes. Add more thermite, it'll burn faster. But if you add too much, those sprinklers will get going.
We can help fix the game as well by posting.
Down.
Even if you're not a creator or a veteran, everyone can get involved in their own unique way. I can't believe Turbid and Cookoff got reworks before Road Rage, but I like them even if Cookoff isn't a proper rework, is different. I honestly can't wrap my head around... Just got to screenshot that. There is weird illumination problems, I've noticed. Yeah, there's a weird order to the reworks. I don't know what their logic is behind them, but I think they're probably just doing all of the free ones first, I'd imagine. But Turbid, it got its rework because it was a stealth niche, and Loud is probably played even more than stealth. I'd imagine it was just to give Turbid 2 ways to play it, and it's unique. I don't think the other Payday games have Murky Station in Loud. I think it was a stealth heist. So it's unique. No Rest was probably because it was a first impression. Jesus Christ is hiding under that shelf. He is. He is under there. You just can't see him. Is Kiss the Seth challenge still a thing if it's infinite? Probably. I think you just need to meet the 19 bag threshold as normal, and I'd imagine you'll probably still get the charm. I can't justify leaving specifically on 19 bags. It would be cool if we could do a Kiss the Chef in the stream. I just don't know if it's feasible, only because there is enough bugs in Cook-Off right now. And if you flip the switch too much when the power goes off, Shade will no longer tell you ingredients. I don't know if that's a known bug. But it ruined our last run, so the evidence is there. Kind of.
Officer down.
Officer down.
I like the turbid rework for being loud now, but I just want more reworks. I want more reworks. I think returning to the game monthly for a new heist change is cool. I personally think the most important rework right now is Rock the Cradle. I think Road Rage is less important than Rock the Cradle. Rock the Cradle, you can't even get all loot. In loud, at least. Unless you go loud right at the end when you've taken everything, but that's very specific and that shouldn't be the intended way of play. And it does seem like the cops are working in this build as well. They're coming into the vault area, so they've definitely fixed it for a future update. It's Cook-Off day and night now. I think it's fixed today. I know in some games UE5 gives you the option to like cycle day and night systems, so maybe the devs can do that too. Rock the Cradle is an actual heist, so it should get priority first, but Road Rage needs it a lot. It does. I think all the core heists just need a makeover. I don't think there should be any fuss about which one is the favourite to get done first. So I had a bug today on Cook-Off when Bile dropped off the supplies, they fell through the floor. And it was falling into the void forever and out of bounds. If you can clip that, send it to me on Discord or report it to the ticket team. I mean, Rock the Cradle's built on a metro. It's built on a sort of discontinued train track, I think, in the VIP area. So I think what would be cool is if we had a second way of starting. So either pushing up into the nightclub where most of the loot is as like art, or maybe starting the usual way, but just actually being able to get all the loot. I wonder if we'll get Diamond District before Golden Shark. The issue is Golden Shark is a decent heist on its own. I think it's probably next to Touch the Sky was probably the two best core heists. Diamond District, assuming they're doing post-launch reworks at some point. I mean, they've done Turbid. Diamond District will probably come before Golden Shark, yeah. Got a whole face load of Pizza Griffin's arse on my screen. That sudden lag is still persistent as well. Someone told me apparently it's to do with when someone goes on and offline, Nebula freezes your game for a split moment. Not sure if it's true, because even on my Playing Again account, my Noob Shark account, I was still getting that random moment of freezing every like 5 minutes to 20 minutes. I mean, UE5 doesn't necessarily fix things, but it can optimize things, so there's always going to be bugs with everything that gets released, so that's what the beta's for. Right. If you want to move the bags, Peter, if you're watching, I can just guard the vault and blow up everything here. because there's going to be a lot of cop grouping at the vault area. I don't enjoy Diamond District that much because it's too spread apart with the loot and takes so long, and collecting 200,000 pieces of jewellery is more tedious than shopping spree could ever be. True. I think one thing that really needs to become a favour is just speeding up the cleaning process of bags, but even that can't justify how many loose items there are. The loose items isn't much of a problem unless you have a HUD mod on which tells you how much loose loot is left, and I do like to try and steal everything in my stealth videos now. I think one of the best ways to work around Diamond District and Houston Breakout, Dirty Ice as well, none of these have had reworks yet. I think the universal favour change should be that there should be a double scanning speed. Probably one of the best ways to handle prolonged heists like that, since that's what makes those heists long, waiting around. Otherwise they'd be great fast heists. I mean, when you think logically, if you're raiding a court or a jewelry shop, I don't know if you've watched Gameology of the police officer and the ex-bank robber who got arrested. They did a load of reactions together. The bank robber guy's like, you're going to want to be in and out. You're not going to want to stick around and get caught by cops because they'd swarm the place by then. I think Dirty Ice is cool, but I think jewelry in general needs a rework. You're wondering why I throw a grenade at a dozer. It is because they do take 30% more damage. That all source thing does apply to them. I think I'll call in Argies and clear the place out. Honestly, I want more achievements and more in-game rewards for those achievements. I think we need more challenges like Kiss the Chef. I think we need a reason to return to the game. I think challenges is one way to do that, but I don't necessarily see myself enjoying the game more if tiny little challenges were added, because it's just another form of temporary contracts. I think their time could be better spent elsewhere, giving us a proper progression overhaul, which is the main form of longevity. If they can work on that, then absolutely. I think progression itself needs a rework more than getting more achievements, which is a bit tricky in its own right. I might die here. I need one more kill. I love the new direction management is taking in the game. I agree. The new team has a lot more communication on the marketing side of things. We're getting more communication from them ever before. July was a bit rough, but that is because of Swedish laws where they had to take their holidays. I'm not sure it's necessarily a case that they wanted to. Holiday is welcomed and they do deserve a rest, but July has always been tricky for the game, only because holidays are always around that time. Yes, more ways for us higher players to get exclusive rewards. I don't disagree. I would like more challenge-based content, but I think that should come after we get a sort of big progression rework. The partners that went to Sweden said that it was briefly spoken about, so they are clearly aware progression's a problem. We need a Kiss the Chef 2.0 with 50 bags or something, and you get a chef hat. That's pretty cool. They are releasing more masks now where you can actually see the heister's face. I think that'd be pretty cool. but not pure because that's just too much. Just 100 bags. 200 bags isn't too difficult. Logically speaking, 19 bags itself on a cook-off for pure, you're taking an average of an hour with the community. I've done many Kiss the Chefs and they average an hour. The ones I've soloed in the past, they were all like 50 minutes, but soloing cook-off today is so much harder now. 400 burnt bags for a burnt chef hat would be cool.
Well, I guess the security people will get fired after this. Ah, fantastic job.
I think a chef's hat would be pretty cool.
Some chatter. The money laundering operation at the bank
Exactly, I'm good at all foundational updates before stuff like challenges. Yeah, I think we just need to look at where the game's stance is logically at the moment. If we release small temporary things too often, again, we're going to have that problem with a few hours playtime and then we're going to stop playing until the next update. So they really need to push for updates that keep people playing, and hopefully they're working on that. Infamy rewards would be great as well. Something like X Infamy levels gets you a mask, Passons. It's Infamy from Payday 2. I think a reset progression would be cool. The new playthrough series I'm doing is entirely based on showing what the game is like if a new player was to play today, but also kind of for my boredom's sake. I think it's a great chance to show the devs as well what a new player playing the game is like. But I can't erase my knowledge of how I used to play the game. But I think a reset progression would be cool. I think it just needs to be done differently. I think there needs to be a new form of endgame. I don't think it should be around resetting. Reset would be cool. I won't disagree with it. I think there's probably other ways they could probably give prolonged gameplay that isn't just playing the same thing over and over. A lot of people burn out from resetting, even though there's fun and purpose to that. Shade needs to be faster for sure. Also, I keep doubling the amount of bags per comment. Hello, Broken. Yeah, no, I think Shade needs to be faster, especially if there's a bigger bag limit now. It's practically infinite. I can't see anyone staying for 1,000 bags when 19 alone takes an hour. You'd be there for days. I think the limit is there just to show that you can get as much as you want. Not necessarily it's a goal you can reach. It would take days to get there. Someone's probably going to do it, assuming their server doesn't crash or their peer-to-peer lets them down for one moment. Let's do us. We'll do Under the Surface to end the stream. Surface is my favourite heist. Let's do a Pied Powder. It's not played enough. I'll actually put it on public this time. I liked Payday 2 Crime Sprees, so it's just heist after heist for lots of money and it's just fun. Crime Spree could work. You could be given like a set chain of heists to do as like a weekly thing, or if it's a mode or something, play heist in a certain order to get XYZ rewards, but again, that's then adding like a mask or some skin or something. Yeah, Cook-Off's infinite now, basically. But you only need to stay for 19 still for the Kiss the Chef charm. I think staying even after 19, it's just kind of, I'd like to say pointless, but cash is cash, and while it shows you can get 1 billion, you're not actually going to get 1 billion. I don't mind Party Powder. The final charge starts abnormally and very quickly, and I don't think many people understand how. It is to do with opening crates. As soon as you open enough crates and bag a few things, even if not secured, the final charge starts very quickly. It's all based on the bags. both games getting engine updates is crazy. It is a big time for Starbreeze and Sidetrack. They're doing great jobs behind the scenes. There's a lot of work behind an engine upgrade because it will either make the game good or it will destroy the game's future. I think getting an engine upgrade out as a priority over any other content within that update should be their focus. I wouldn't want anything else other than UE5 shipping perfectly. I think if we cut corners and want reworks and expect other things as well, there is a lot of cause for error. There is 2 new contracts as well. If you guys haven't seen them, there is one for a new mask and a sticker. And then there's one for a new weapon charm as well. So it does seem like August at the moment is 2 more contracts. Cook-Off Infinite and UE5. I think that's what August's looking like at the moment. Just from what I've seen. I'm okay with UE5 if nothing else that important happens in August. Yeah, I can't see much else being added. It was a pretty plain update getting peer-to-peer even when that came. That was the main thing, and that came later. It didn't come with its intended update. So game server and engine improvements, it's a big deal, and I don't think it's something that should come with lots of other content as well. If their focus is on multiple things, Payday 3 is going to meet launch again. We don't want that again.
You're doing great work. I'm proud of you. Why don't we take a 15-minute cool down?
Yeah, makes sense.
Maybe introduce new heist that can show off the new engine upgrades more starkly. That'd be something like the tutorial. The tutorial was a new good addition. I would not complain about Cook-Off getting its own identity from Payday 2, however, at a slight tweak of favours. No, I mean, as we were saying earlier, I think the spice of life is each heist has 4 favours. But I can see them adding more in the future. There's no reason why 4 has to be the limit. I think more quality of life favours or cooking would be cool, not necessarily the crowd control part. And he saw me. Oh, fuck it. We go loud anyway. We'll just pretend that was the purpose the entire time. Playing and talking is actually very hard. I usually just lock in and go silent. Filling the void. I've got the favour on. But I give back to go back in time and tell the higher ups to delay Payday 3 for another year or 2. The world would be a better place.
You got it.
I think even the higher ups have changed entirely now as well, to be honest. I mean, all of these problems isn't something AK caused, and AK as a CEO, he's arguably one of the best ones we've had, so... Or just a whole pre-planning system. Let me buy bags to have on heist using C-stacks. I'm not sure how feasible pre-planning returning is. It would be cool if we could choose where we put our deployable. that would take like a massive, massive UI update. Owie.
Sniper out of service.
Death from afar.
Cute. They cut the power to the doors. Slow.
I think C-Stacks is just a useless system now anyway. I can't ever see a point or purpose happening with them. I'd rather them just removed from the game, to be honest. I think with the recent inventory UI update, I bought things I thought I already had. But now I truly do have everything, but I used all those C-Stacks for it, so... HCM.
Detected.
I think the best Payday 3 we can have is if the launch went terribly. Was because it forced radical change. Just I feel bad for the devs, they did nothing wrong. These things are a team effort. I don't understand the radicalization behind blaming devs or higher-ups for things. I mean, if something was wrong and it was the devs' fault, they would change it. I don't think blaming higher-ups is always the answer, because it isn't always the higher-ups. I mean, again, AK's delivered on great change.
Even the toughest defense has its limits.
Not all higher-ups are bad.
Good. The cops are pulling away.
Log in.
Keep your masks on.
Demanded.
This isn't over yet.
I didn't even actually check for the vault code. What was that? Oh. 478. Okay. I doubt we're going to get any players in anyway, even in a public game. 7848. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, bollocks. Press the 8 button. Controllers.
Fight to win.
Mind if I do?
Controller player moment.
Think you can go the extra mile?
It could have just launched good. I don't think it's as easy as saying it should have launched good. Do any games launch perfectly nowadays? Games are allowed to be good. True.
The lion is
It
still
takes
hungry.
effort from everyone to make the game good, though. If a game goes wrong, it doesn't necessarily mean the higher-ups are to blame. I think seeking blame on someone just isn't the way to go. I think the motive should be, let's just improve. And we'll sort of go from there.
You cannot hide from the Supreme One!
Oh my god!
Begone, demon! Begone!
Their shell acts like a suit of armor.
We are stronger than the strongest!
Just got one of these.
Enjoy this complimentary armor.
One is safe.
Demonic ballistic cloaker. Isn't it proven that they rushed the game out? I'll be honest. The game's controversy isn't something I am all too familiar with. There are people who have come and gone, who have covered the game's history. You'd probably get the answer best from. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. We all saw how the game launched, but I think a lot of people just hold on to how the game failed rather than how it's currently improving. And that is also a big setback. We are also sort of to blame for it. We're all to blame. That cloaker killed me. His dick is in my face. Destroyed has a new cook-off. Is it improved or just a slight tweak? The changes to it is a lighting system. It's now autumn daytime. And it also is now infinite bags. Go on, Griffin.
Okay, time to get messy.
More thermite. Do we need another bag? You only need one to open the door. Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive! They can't see me. I'm hidden behind a pipe. Cloaker jump scare! Cloakers need to have their audio cut off hard because they are not scary when charging from 20 meters. I'd hate to tell you this, but that's just what happened. I think the sounds just need tweaking. I think so. I mean, if I had a mod on, you'd be hearing them singing California Girls. That is the biggest giveaway for a cloaker. This game's issue was mostly mismanagement, but now we have a good streak now with proof. Correct. And I think another great thing to highlight as well is the game actually has mostly positive reviews of recent on Steam now. The opinions of people today for this game is much to be desired compared to the old reviews we've been getting. Being told to kill ourselves. Which is a massive way to say it. I think Andre did a perfect job of just taking the piss out of some of them. Review with 4 hours saying, game is bad, so die. Thanks. I'm back. I bought this build intended for cook-off. I should really swap to something I can actually play the game with. Big shot! Or was it HCM? Pretty sure it was. Peter's got my materials anyway. There are snipers out here somewhere. I've been paying the world attention to them. Infinite thermite? I think so. You don't need any more than the one. I'm a big advocate for this game succeeding, so I still hold a grudge against it all. Apologies. No, you're absolutely fine to. Game's history, then, compared to today, doesn't justify letting go of the past. It's always good to be cautious.
Located.
I mean, I'm also a massive advocate for seeing this game succeed. And it just makes it seem like I'm so incredibly biased, but I think much like many people, I think we just want improvement for the game. And I think to some people, if you're seen wanting the game to succeed, you are part of the problem, and that's just not true. I believe it's a good game, it's got potential. I think we just need to get progression on the right track, fill in those gaps of replayability, and honestly, the game can take off. I mean, Matthias said publicly recently in the Discord server that the way Taylor packs and weapon packs will be provided to us in the future, someone asked them, is it safe to say weapon packs and Taylor packs will be replaced by crime bonds? And Matthias said yes. So with how content will be given to us in the future, it's clear it will be given to us in the form of a crime bond. I mean, if you want to get information on a good day, if you catch Matthias in the Discord server, if it's within reason, he'll give you some knowledge.
No one is safe.
Sniper down.
There's just so many different ways to improve the game. And that is a marathon. The game's... What the hell? Aziz, I found a bug. Gonna clip that. Should be a Griffin in there as well, just to make sure. We're not having a good time at the moment. Some heists seem bugged, but I think this is also just a typical issue. We are not getting out of here, boys. We are stuck here. Bug Day 3, my favourite game. It's not that it's bugged. The friends we made along the way is what makes it special. I would like dual wield weapons to come to the game. Akimbos, right? I don't know. I mean, it's simple enough. I mean, it would just come like how it is in Payday 2, I'd imagine. But Akimbos isn't something that would make me go, whoa! I would welcome it. We're dead anyway. There's nothing we can do. We're stuck here. Yep. Which crashed the car again. He's drunk. Failure. Gilby, hello. We didn't fail because we're bad. We failed because Twitch is drunk. He couldn't park. He bought his driver's license. I can do a few more and I'll probably end it on a under the surface. Is he now? Yes, Twitch is drunk. He parked the van sideways and it got him stuck. Twitch, no, that's Kick driving the van today. Probably. Who knows what's behind those bulletproof dark windows. Let's do something a bit more contained. That actually works for the build I'm using. I think I'll do a dirty ice and then I'll end it on a surface raid. Favorite heist, by the way. I love surface. It's my favorite cool heist.
Ashton Fine Jewelry Store. Get in there. Mask on or off, that's your call.
Atmosphere looks a little bit cooler.
No going back now.
Guards and cameras everywhere.
Everyone get on the ground! Fastest way to open display case. Maximum casualties.
Get the bags to the van parked in the back alley. Acquired. Check out
Hello, lurking. Don't know if we want to scan the oh, did I kill the man? Oh no, we've got the manager. Probably should have thrown that grenade. I would have killed her. Surface is decent without the QRs. I disagree. The entire top floor you don't even need QRs for. You only need 3. You don't need all 7. But then again, QRs to open the doors. There could probably be a bit more inspiration behind it. I have ideas for how to rework UTS. I would just love to see it happen. I just don't know when. I think a cool way to open the art rooms would be to use touchpads like in Syntax Error. Oh, open the door then. This is... What is this? Oh, there we go. I was about to say, we found another bug. Can I play with you? Yes, you can. If you're on the beta. The beta is only on PC. It is for Unreal 5. Oh, that tickles. Who's shooting me? Hold on. I've got a very inconvenient phone call. Just bear with me. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Very inconveniently. It said, potential scam on the phone. I think a simple rework to Under the Surface is just drills everywhere. I disagree. I think drills is so basic. I think having 7 of them, let alone 7 thermite as well, on doors, it just doesn't resonate well. I think one of the most unique ways would just be like a touchpad security system, much like Syntax Error. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's one of the easiest ways to handle it. Just open one room at a time. I think that's pretty cool, as opposed to just cutting through the ceiling and... If he's joking, it's not funny. Drills everywhere? I'll cry. Hello, sir. I'd like to talk to you about your payday significantly increased investment. Increased investment, yeah? Quality of cracks on the walls. UE5. They look cracks. It was all there before. I think drills everywhere is a simple change, but it has to be something better. I don't know what it could be. I think touchpads would be cool. What other ways are there, really? I suppose you could always have random codes left around in all of the rooms where you get QR codes instead. And those codes go for each room. I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe vault codes for each room. And those codes are RNG to each room where QR codes are. Could work. Simple isn't always good. I like Surface because it's quick. You can be in and out within 5 minutes. I don't think all heists should be prolonged. I think it is nice to have some heists that take a while. I think there are good ways to also give us heists that go quickly. Like you could do Dirty Ice in like 4 minutes as well if you call the helicopter straight away, and that's just as a typical smash and grab. I think it's good to have heists that go quick. There seems to be RNG to a lot of the reworks that's going on. I mean, we got like ATMs of cash inside them. Helicopter escape as well. I think another cool thing could be just simply blowing open the skylight in the center of Surface. There's a massive statue in the middle, but just blow the damn thing up with some C4. Let the helicopter come in with a cage in the middle. I think that would be pretty cool. I didn't know people hated Shopping Spree. I only recently saw a few comments on it. The problem with Shopping Spree isn't that it looks cool. It is actually one of the most pleasing looking heists, I think it's safe to say. I think the biggest issue lies with securing the loot. It's a massive heist, and it's good that it's a big heist. It shows that the devs can make massive open maps. But it's the fact that it is open. There's not much cover within all of that massive shopping mall. I think more secure points, more cover points, and Shopping Spree is probably a pretty solid heist. I'd like to see some heists that have different main targets like First World Bank to be able to have a chance to have gold instead of cash. I think that works. It's like No Rest for the Wicked, but I think cash works best with First World Bank only because by story we're robbing laundered operation money from the Palatucci family. You could have RNG because, I mean, they can always trade in gold, of course. But moving gold in First World Bank out of the vault would be even more of a struggle than moving cash out of the vault is already. Sometimes a slow objective haul just will not resonate with a heist that has a lot of bags in the first place. And that is another issue Shopping Spree has. There's like 37 bags in total with all the favours considered. Problem is, if they added some OP favour that secures bags in a great location, then it becomes the norm that everyone uses it. And there goes the RNG of other locations and heists become insanely. Here's another issue as well. There is a reason when you play Golden Shark in stealth, if you have an elevator access favour, and I have thousands of them, you're going to go for it. You need to be careful with how escape works. You can always have favours that moves escape closer, But I think favors that adds like a loot shoot right next to the main objective, like Road Rage, just makes it too quick, simple and boring. If you're doing Road Rage, you're going to see most people adding on the additional loot shoot favor. It's just a no-brainer. That's kind of what happened to Payday 2 pre-planning. I mean, pre-planning in Payday 2 is also very samey. You can't stop that. If you want a cool feature added, if it means giving like a meta pathing to how you do the heist in stealth or loud, I don't think it's necessarily a problem. It makes heists go quickly. I think the best way to counteract that, if pre-planning ever returned, would be to either make it so if you play it the normal way you get more, or if you do it quicker you get less. But that in its own right kind of ruins the point of having it fun and fast. You get less for it. Can be decentivizing, but if you wanted to balance out having a one clear choice option, I think you need to tweak around with the reward a bit. Road Rage favors are probably the worst, makes the heist stupidly quick and easy. Maybe that isn't a bad thing, but it's so OP that everyone uses it. That is literally the point I'm making. If you wanted something like pre-planning to return, it's inheriting favors and stuff into what makes the heist easy. That's the point of pre-planning in Payday 2, is you map out how you want to go in. If you're given that ability in Payday 3, if it ever comes, the issue there is everyone is, yes, going to use the one same way every time. And that can happen if the devs make every heist have viable favors. I think buying a favor is a tricky one to make sense of. I think it works on heists that give you more objectives like delivery charge and shopping spree. I think if you make viable favors, just that for all of the core heists, you're inviting yourself to doing one particular route every time. It doesn't matter if pre-planning gets added or not. If favors are inherited into that as buyable, there's always going to be an easy way to do it, with or without pre-planning. Like, we don't have pre-planning in Payday 3, but if you wanted to use a shoot favor on Road Rage, you can just use it. Me, personally, I think the best way to make sense of rewards, when you level up, favors are RNG. I think, like Payday 2, you get these cards, don't you, where you can choose a reward. You don't know what's behind it, but you can choose between something like a cosmetic or a favor or something. I think that'd be pretty cool if you could get like digital cards or something, or choose from 4 rewards. That way you're not necessarily buying favors, but you're guaranteeing yourself an extra one at random. So at least that way you're not always offshore casino. Let's go gambling. Let's go gambling! With the bus ramming through the wall as an escape. I'm not sure how feasible destruction is. I mean, it's been done with like big bombs and stuff. We've seen that now in Payday 3. We'll do a touch the sky. We'll do Safi's favourite. And then I think I'll end it with a Surface, which is my favourite. A casino heist would go hard. It would be. I've seen some people in the Discord saying they would love it if the casino from GTA 5 became like a collab heist, but that is a far stretch to ask for. Not sure if that will ever happen. I think a casino heist has flaws, and a lot of it is to do with gambling. Even if you're not actually gambling in the heist, I think casinos are a tricky one ethically. It depends. I'd want a John Wick collab first. That as well is also probably very expensive for them too. Releasing a new heister means casting, voicing, adding that character model into the game, and then if it's a collab, that's an additional form of licensing because it's not a Payday original character. I think adding John Wick into the game would probably be doable in the future, but right now it would cost a lot of money, and it's something they simply just don't have. A GTA 5 collab when GTA 6 is right there is never going to happen. I'll be honest, I don't plan on playing GTA 6 anytime soon. I will play it, but I just don't think I will on launch. I mean, 30 FPS at launch. That is criminal. And PC doesn't even get it. It's for consoles first. I do not like this waiting around. Kill them all. Andre would be proud. If GTA 6 is good, then I'll definitely play, but I need to see some more. I think they released a new trailer recently, didn't they? There's something on Netflix coming on the 25th or something? Trailer 3, which is on Netflix. I mean, it gives them an opportunity to do like a long documentary, probably of the game's creative process, maybe. I mean, we've seen some early alpha footage of when that one hacker got sent to prison, just releasing alpha gameplay of GTA 6, which I don't know if that's like legit gameplay or if it was just made up. But someone went to prison for that. We're getting an extended look on YouTube and Netflix. Cool. I absolutely hate the 30 FPS stuff. I think Rockstar's taking a gamble that console players will be fine with it because they're typically used to 60 FPS on average. I think that's a massive gamble. I think a lot of people are expecting a multi-billion, probably trillion-dollar company to release a game that's not 30 FPS. So that much is underwhelming. 6-9. What a lovely code. We got a bed right here too. Oh! The cloak was putting his legs up at me as well. The bed is right there, you just needed to jump on. Can't wait for PS6, GTA 6 relaunch. Cloaker from Bathroom Jumpscare. It's all scripted. The Cloaker will spawn in the same 2 places every time, really. Special spawns are so scripted. Dozers will always come from this elevator and the one above it. Has a massive lag spike. Or the dozers can come through that elevator as well. I think. No, that one. Unless it got changed. But 2 elevators, it's all very predictable. I can't imagine GTA 6 will flop, it's way too big to fail. Even if it's too big to fail, something can still fail. There are massive games that have gone from being a titan to an absolute failure. Fortnite's an example. Fortnite is a great game, yet I think what made Fortnite lose a lot of its player count is the fact that they did stop employment of like 1,000 staff, I think. They laid off 1,000 people. They've moved to using AI to create their content, unquote, to save time. And the worst part of it is the player base it's tailored to is growing up. Titan games can still fail, even if it seems too big to fail.
Hey, Hoxton. Yo, Hoxton. Hey, Hoxton.
Yo, Limp Dick, come with me.
Yo, Hoxton. Hey, Hoxton. Yo, Hoxton.
It's too aggressive for GTA Plus. I'll be honest, I had a massive phase of GTA 5. It was a proper tryhard on GTA 5, like years ago. I'm probably absolutely rubbish at the game now. I did play the court center heist. I still play it when an update comes, but it's just not the same for me anymore. I had GTA Plus religiously, just so all of the services in the interaction menu were free. That's the main selling point for me. It was mainly just so I could continue being an arsehole to people. GTA 5 Online was very fun. It is if you like to be an arsehole, I reckon. I think it's quite hard to have fun as a casual player in an online lobby, but I do like that they've made the economy of businesses a lot better. I think they tried to make the businesses of the biker club better, but they're still very underwhelming. I heard what they did to the heists. They're on like a weekly value reset thing now, and each consecutive run gives less. I think that's horrible. Yeah, you give a grind of stack up sharks. Oppressor Mark II player though, hate. Agreed. I'll be honest, I used the Oppressor Mark II, but it was purely to get to A and B. I never really used it to kill people. Like, the days of using jet spam is gone now as well. I think the explosive cannons on the jets in the game are horrible now as well. Everyone's just flying Raijus and stuff now. Fortnite and using AI is wild. It's amazing how a Titan fell to using AI. Like, the game isn't bad, it's still got great reception. I logged into it recently, but knowing they basically admitted that they're using AI to save time and create content now that we're getting, it's not a good look. I can't talk much. There was a stage where I used it for a couple of months. Can't justify the reason. No, the helmet was never white. This is paint this mask.
Enter the vault code. The SSD is in here somewhere. Toss the place.
Sometimes I just got in a jet and just followed people around for fun. That is how you get orbital blasted out of the sky. You've seen that one scene of Kylo Ren shouting more as he blows up Skywalker over and over.
Now get it back to the office and plug it into the computer. We need to make sure
If there's a jet flying around, you can guarantee you'll be shot out of the sky. I do think it's good that a lot of vehicles in the game are using like anti-missile lock-on and off-radar capability. I think that's pretty cool. Personally, I think business sales shouldn't have a public like message pop out to everyone that you can destroy it if you want, because destroying people's stuff doesn't do much. It gets you in trouble if anything, and you can't exactly steal it to put the resources into your business rather than make the sale yourself. I think there's loads of ways you can interact with player businesses if you wanted to brief it, I suppose. You can always just steal their sale and count it as supplies for your own business, rather than paying 75k for them, which is still a ludicrous price. Roleplay.
On the verge of extinction.
I was in one roleplay server. I was always on console, so roleplay is never really that cool on console. Is it frags breaking audio? Let's find out. Clip that. What did it do? Send it to the devs. I can assure you, behind the scenes, the FPS has been tested to its limits. The Payday survey asking if we wanted to do Payday flavoured real-world heisting was interesting. Real-world heisting? Real-world arrests? Yes. Real-world arrest sounds cool. I'm coming. I'm quite heavy at the moment. Oh my god! I hit him. He shouldn't have hit me. I'm missing something from the vault. Kill that damn dozer. Put a hole in him. We need to rob the Empire State Building. I think there's a lot of iconic places you can rob. I mean, we've robbed Wall Street. That was Fear and Greed. And that's a massive sort of economy market. Versions of IRL heists. You need to be careful with releasing IRL heists, though. I mean, not that someone will ever conspire how to rob the place in real life. They played Payday 3, but that'd be pretty wild if that was the case. We need to steal a plane. The question is, can we ride the plane? These people have robbed the White House. I don't think they can top that. White House raid was interesting. I mean, Payday 2 ended with, I swear Bane was president at one point. I don't really remember the law that well. And then everyone got a pardon or something. Hope we get some answer to the ending of Payday 2. I think a bigger question is McKendrick still the president? I don't think it's been communicated if McKendrick's the president still. Did he win re-election? I don't think we actually know. I'll send you a friend request, Opti, if you want in. Bane took over the body of the president. And lost next. So Bane did lose presidency, so did McKendrick get it back then? This is why the lore needs to continue for Payday 3, because it's one of the sort of bigger pictures that makes future content happen. A lot of the DLCs and stuff that happens in Payday 2 stems from its story. And we just need some more of that flavor in Payday 3. Vlad was like a god, but now we don't really know. He just seems like a drunk guy who always seems to want us to rob something rich. Like, we've robbed him a crypto wallet, we've robbed him his own gold back. With UE5, it's even greener now. Green Day free. $1 billion cook-off. To be honest, I think doing cook-off on normal difficulty would probably get you more money in the long run. It's probably more worth it just to do it on normal. Let's do a turbid station. Greed is good. Yeah, I like Fear and Greed. It's one of the only unique heists we have, actually. Everything else is a bagging simulator, as Safi says. So I think we, at some point in a future content update, I think we really need something more unique. People want Panic Room back, but I don't know how on earth we're going to steal a whole damn room in free. Well, if the secret is canon, McKendrick and Bane swapped and Bane's body was dying and Bane can just pardon the crew. We've got skinwalkers in Payday 2 now. Story is so convoluted. We need trials or some other arcadey game mode. I mean, Holdout was found in the files, and it was a big talk for a while, but I can't even see Holdout happening either. Holdout exists already, in the form of Cook-Off. I don't see the point. McKendrick wasn't president yet, but Bane did switch into the president, who's only named the 46th. We need no mercy. I'm not sure if the idea to add more legacy heists gives Payday 3 an identity. I am going loud, by the way. You want stealth? That's not happening. We are committing. I don't even remember No Mercy. If we go based on real life, then McKendrick likely got elected in 2020, and now he may or may not have won re-election in 24. That's what I'm saying. So his re-election was literally around the time of Payday 3's debut anyway. I like legacy heists, but they need to be different, like Loud Turbid. I think the legacy heists that exist currently are unique, but literally only up until today in this very beta. Turbid's unique now because it's loud for the first time. I think returning Payday 2 content is okay, but that just seems like a band-aid carry to giving Payday 3 content. The game needs to have its own identity, and I think slapping everything Payday 2 into it just would kind of make players want Payday 2 to get updated even more. It's an indirect way of making Payday 3 better. I would like Go Bank to return, but that's a collab heist. Gustavo Banger. Harvest and Trustee Bank should return. I think everything returning is heavily dependent on if those businesses are financially ruined. Garnet's financially ruined. Nathan and... what's the other guy's name? Nathan Garnett and his son, who was in Payday 3 story. They colluded together with Shark. I'm surprised Gensec is still around. It's still around. I don't think it will be for much longer. Their reputation has been tarnished ever since First World Bank and the Palatucci story. If Gensec is still going, I can't see them being around much more after the delivery charge heist. It was a big stab in the foot. Bailing out on businesses 101. I mean, there's ARG of Gensec staff being scared to work for Gensec companies and would willingly go to pastures new. That was the Dragon Files, but not even they get updated anymore. I'd love if they could somehow get Scarface and his heist back. To put it lightly, licensing even in Payday 2 is a problem. Not everything can happen. They can't just buy licenses back. It doesn't work like that. If it could, I'd imagine Sidetrack could probably try and make it happen. Even Jacket coming back in Payday 3 was a massive gamble. And luckily, Jacket worked out. What the hell? Who's stuck in the floor? Hold on, is that 4-plate impact? As... Yeah, no, 4-plate impact isn't a joke. It's very strong. I would usually put 1-plate resistance to the left. Only because you can still repair the entire armor. As long as you've got one other random plate besides 3 impact, you can still repair the entire frame with 1 armor bag charge. Like that with the minigun as well. The minigun just fixes it instantly. Hotline Miami devs are based. Dragon Files, whatever happened there. It was a ARG that gave us extra lore and additional points of story building up to new DLCs. I think the last time we ever got something was based on delivery charge. Thanks, Radio. Big things are coming. We just need to continue being patient as we have been for years. Will be worth it. Hotline Miami was always going to return. Do we know that for sure, though? Licensing. It's very expensive. Ooh. Allow me to demonstrate why Impact is so cool. Instant fix. Hey man, just found your series restarting Payday 3 and it got me finally to get into the game. I have been a huge Payday 2 fan for years and I'm actually enjoying this one to my surprise. It's lovely to hear. I think Payday 3 is going in a better direction at the moment. It's starting to get positive reviews on Steam, which is something I think a lot of people have been eyeballing. The recent reviews for Payday 3 just say otherwise. The game is in a great state. There's still so much to do, but it's in a state that it's worth playing. And I think that's just what we need to hold on to. Both games should be able to coexist, whether you like them or not, I guess. It's a choice thing. I can't really get into Payday 2 anymore. But I would totally play it sometime. I think what keeps me playing Payday 3 is just because it's easy to keep up with, and I've been there for it since day one. It's like a Bond thing. I'm in danger. It's fine, I'm dead on the escape. I'm technically fine.
Thank you for flying with us.
I got armor here.
Hello, Shark. Hello to you too. Whoever you are, I hope you're having a lovely day. We're waiting with Houston for safe house. We've only ever spoken about a safe house, but we've never seen a safe house. Not sure what's going on there. There's no way any leadership in Starbreeze would actually say no to Jacket unless the game actually died, like no update's dead. I think if the game was dead, I don't think you'd see Jacket come at all. I think it was literally just a gamble. And I think Jacket paid off well. And that's because there was good people behind making it and marketing it. It also helps that he has more than just a cash grab. To be fair, Sociopath in its current state, it's acceptable. But on Overkill and Final Charge, it's difficult. It becomes a two-swing in most cases. Your series is teaching me the new aspects of the game too. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, that's the entire point of it. I mean, I'm playing it primarily so I can see how a new player would feel about the game. I'd never be able to erase my knowledge.
We already robbed one armored transport.
Fuck, I should have bought Favor. Would have put max value on. We'll put armor bag on. I've just watched you and Ethan collab. Northerner, right? Yeah, I did a video of him. Cook-off rework in the corner. Yeah, it says it in the news. It got a lighting change and just infinite bags. And the UI update that tells you how many bags you've secured, which is pretty cool. You can't really change much to Cook-off. The concept is simple. It's just there. So I think making it infinite, it's 1,000 bags, right? I think it is. Someone else said they did the maths and it was like 8,000 bags, but I don't think that's correct. I don't think you'd ever get anywhere near to 8,000. There's going to be one cranky person out there that is going to go for all the bags. I probably might try it. I mean, you know me, I always solo Cook-off on Overkill to do Kiss the Chef here and there, and I do plan on returning to it at some point. But going for whatever the new maximum is, that's practically infinite. I don't know. If there's a reason to go for more than 19 bags, I would totally do it. I wouldn't do any more than 100 regardless. You would be there for days getting 1,000 bags, if that's how many there is. One cranky person getting failed to fetch Nebula error on the 25th hour of Cook-off. This is exactly why I'm saying having a infinite Cook-off doesn't necessarily change much, only because in its own right, you are there for hours and it takes one thing to go wrong. Electric at your house goes out, your internet goes off for a second, you get nothing. Kiss the Chef is as far as I would be willing to go regardless of the Infinite Bags update. I think it's just a flex of how far you can go on the counter. I would totally try and go for 100 bags and maybe make a video out of it, but that in its own right, 19, 38, 57, I mean, you're going to be there for like 5 to 6 hours just cooking. It would be cool for Payday to do collaborations with YouTubers, put in their channel logo as a weapon charm or something. I think if the time was right and the devs saw reason to it, maybe. I'm not for putting my face in the game or something. I mean, I don't know what you could put in the game of creators. I mean, besides their channel logo or something. I don't know. I kind of liked it just being 19, but meh. I mean, it doesn't hurt, yeah. More bags is better than none, but why would you ever stay for more than the 19 for Kiss the Chef? A second sharp mask? Absolutely not. You've got me thinking now. I mean, if the devs did like YouTuber collaboration stuff, I think for me, I'd probably just want my mask as a preset or something. I don't know. In one of my contract videos, someone literally dressed up as me. I've seen a couple of people dress up as me and it's hilarious, but also very wholesome. Are the cloaker's eyes brighter? Yes. In the last update, all of the enemies got like look changes. The only thing that happened with cloakers is that the eyes are brighter. Their outfit is the same. Oh god, 36 FPS. Criminal behavior. It's a nice AK, but if you look at it, one of its modifications seems to have a bit of low texture. Maybe they can add a preset mask and a preset weapon of a channel's color and logo. I'm not sure about exploring creator collaboration. I'm not sure what the dev stance is on that. If they wanted to do it, then absolutely. I just don't think it's worth it. I don't think there's a point to it. Shark Crime Bond sounds royally. I think it'd be pretty cool if the devs let, like, creators, like, design a crime bond. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think a sticker is enough for a charm. Yeah, I mean, I don't think collaboration is the answer to everything. It's nice if they ever choose to do it. It's not something that's important though. You didn't realise it was the last live update that did that? Did what? I knew about the special outfit changes. Yeah, the only change of the cloaker is just the eyes. $30 loot bags, yeah. Delivery charge and shopping spree both have like 36, 37 loot bags in it. I wonder if they'll ever add more skills. It would be nice. I'm not sure what the situation is of Skills 2.0. I think if it was being worked on, I think they probably would have given it something way sooner. The armor bag is just as arse as a repair kit for 4 impact plate. When you use a armor repair kit, it does only repair 1 impact plate, by the way. It's always worth a test. I think if it's all 4 impact plate, I think it repairs the whole thing. No, it only repaired 1 plate there. So, bogus theory. Armor bag is better. Boom. Max armor. It used to fix all 4, not anymore. That was changed. Behold, bag hauling sim. Oh, we do love a bag hauling sim. I'm nearly dead. Oh, don't hurt me, I'm so scared. Okay, I'm fine now. Bring it on, kill me. And give you damage immunity. Yeah. 4 play is just very strong. It would be interesting to see a 3 bag carry capacity with 2 being normal, but that's never going to happen. 3 bags is never going to happen. 2 bags is generous. It's something Payday 2 doesn't have. It's a unique thing for Payday 3. I don't think carrying 3 bags is a good idea. Even though, realistically speaking, you could hold 2 bags in each hand if they aren't heavy and then just have 2 more bags on your back. You could just walk around with 6 if you wanted. But this is a heisting game. You need to hold an assault rifle. You need to put your mask on for you to even know how to do the basic things like jumping. I am getting to the roof. I'm just testing you. I know you're going to die. The entire intent's to kill you. You just don't know it. We need bot skills. I think bots do need updates. I think one thing I'd like to see bots do is deploy their deployables when you request for them with the comms wheel. Because right now they only drop their bags under certain conditions, and that's during regroup. It's very specific. I'm a full stealth player. I cannot play overkill loud to save my life. Any tips? Try to play on public. If you're doing stealth, don't do it in public. You're inviting yourself to hell on earth. Hacker skills. Let me show you the build actually. Right, I made one for this build. This is what I commonly run for stealth. Screenshot or copy or whatever. So that's what I bring to stealth. It's just everything you need, really. You're looking into hall pass in plain sight, mainly for imposter, for the slower detection rates. All of these skills, aced, is just for the sake of 4 cam loops. Ninja, primarily you're going for aced, locksmith. And then soldier, it's for beast of burden. Public games is fine, yes, even. But that's if the people you're playing with know what they're doing which doesn't always happen. I can assure you I've done many stealth heists where it's gone horribly wrong. The classic, I threw a grenade. I think for a new player, I think the best thing to do is start with loud on hard difficulty. Normal is negligible, and that way you're on the same page with everyone. Stealth, you get a similar reward for a lot more effort. Stealth is something you'd really want to learn when you start to understand the concept of this game a bit more. Stealth comes with risk, but it comes with reward, and it works. Stealth is a great mechanic in this game. I usually just stealth in a loud build on overkill anyway. Do you know what? Sometimes it comes to that. I'll find myself doing a lot of objectives in stealth before going loud just to save time. It's easy enough. You can stealth with no skills at all for stealth. I mean, Interceptor, you're only ever going to need these two perks. That's a Mamba. That is not an Interceptor. Power efficiency and spam call. 25% decrease in rate in which it drains. And then the spam call is just to hack every guard's radio on the map. That's for if you're speedrunning a heist and don't plan on getting caught. Otherwise, you can build the Interceptor around signal block, which is radios can't go off instead of spam call, and that's for if you intend to get caught or if you mess up. So there's two ways you can build the Interceptor. You can base it around getting caught, or you can base it around speedrunning a section. My stance on the overkills are strange. I mean, Sociopath, B tier. Alfred, S tier. I don't think people understand how powerful it is with the smoke skills. It's 50% damage reduction for enemies caught by it, and it's a permanent 30% damage buff to anyone caught in the cloud as well. Red Fox is always powerful. A tier, not quite S tier, only because of the choices you now have to make. You kind of have to split choose of what already existed, and that's an issue I think some people have with overkills, is you're choosing from what you already had. So it seems like a nerf. Some things did become base kit. So it's like a compensatory change. I'd like to see overkills have a variant section too, so you can have multiple variables of an overkill. I think that's helpful because I find myself when I'm changing builds, sometimes I'll want to change a perk and I'd rather just change a preset to it instead. Mamba, horrible. Just use frag grenades. We don't talk about the grenade launcher. Minigun S tier. Minigun is incredibly powerful for foreplay. Interceptor, A tier, not worthy of S tier because now you have to choose. The only S tier weapon, in my opinion, is the Alfred. So busted. That and the minigun, so powerful. Minigun and Alfred are fine where they are. It's just the Sociopath, Red Fox, and the grenade launcher. They're just very underwhelming. They still need a buff. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, default Dallas. I will do one more. I'll let you guys choose which heist should we do. And then after that one, I'm going to end it with a surface heist because I have the next episode I need to get out. I want to try and get that episode out today. If not, I'll get the next episode out tomorrow. The beta popped up. Search and seizure, 99 snipers. We'll go with 99 boxes. Catch you later, Shark. It's my birthday today. Revo, you should have told me it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
There's a lot of valuable loot in this cargo dock.
We'll do the 99 boxes. That blew me. And then we'll do a surface to finish. Why did the music play as if he was already loud? What was that? Hopefully we get a progression. Hopefully we get a progression. Will you work soon? It sucks you can't earn master designs in cosmetic paint when you're max level. That's true. If you're max renown, you can only get favors. You stop actually getting sprays and other rewards. So essentially you'll eventually run out. I did well, there was a duplication bug at the time where favors, cash and everything would duplicate. It's long been fixed, but that's how I have like thousands of favors and stuff. It's just because of that bug, and it's because I spent days upon days at one point in First World Bank. It was. Oh, piece of candy. I hope it still works in a way. I don't like the sound of that. Well, you're not going to like the sound of this. Oops.
Fear is a perfectly normal response.
It's okay. My punishment can be I'll die to the crane. Does that work for you? I kind of want to be stepped on by a crane. Don't clip that.
Hey, Jackie, hey, Jackie.
Old method now actually gives you 0 if you're doing dupe runs. Yeah, I mean, the reset seed is still a thing where you can do the same heist over and over. In online, at least. It was fixed for solo mode, which is why I stopped doing it. Essentially, the cap was just not considered in an update. That was it. Any last words? Alma still loves big oil. Drop it, brother! Nice. The crane has taken 2 more victims today. You'll be fine, you'll live on your own. Probably. And Taylor falling is exactly what I wanted in Payday. It's just epic. I think there's great ways to bust into heists like that. And I think that level of destruction, even though it just falls on a gate, it resonates with heisting. You don't just get in there casually, and getting crushed is incredibly funny. I think it's great. I mean, realistically, you could just climb the fence, realistically speaking, but who doesn't want to just drop a container on everyone? We need Locke's drive accidents back. Well, if you was here about an hour and a half ago, you will have seen even Twitch had a bit of an accident. He parked his arse sideways, and we couldn't leave in party powder. Like Brooklyn Bank. The benevolent bank. Of course it can't be every heist, but it's so good. Let's bring C4 to every heist, problem solved.
You need to find the white containers. Hold on. Running the serial number now.
Running the serial number now.
That container is locked down tight, but we come well prepared. File is ready to drop off the thermite.
Brooklyn Bank needs to return. It's in New York after all.
I'll never say no to
It's feasible. There's other heists in Brooklyn. It just depends on what the dev's stance is on content. Oh shit, I killed a civ. That's his fault, he was in my way.
Remember to protect yourself.
Just gonna drop a armor bag there. Also, when you open this door, don't stand close to the side. You can get stuck in it forever. Is there bad guys out there? No, there's no one. I'm gonna fuck you! They all wanna fuck me. Why?
thermite to burn through the locks.
Whee! Yeah, that's enough fun for one day. Time to drop armor bag.
It's time to armor up.
Somebody help Dallas.
Door stuck! I do need to get a first aid kit, so I'm gonna go upstairs and grab one. Nothing like a good old spam jump can't fix. Where is my first aid kit? There's one in here. It's in the other room. Okay, that was green. Come on. What? There's no first aid kit. Been scammed. Ah! I need a spam and jump. Quest to find first aid kit. No, we have green ones.
Get ready for it.
I think it'd be pretty funny if the skull dozer returned. I know everyone hates the dozer variants in Payday 2, which is exactly why they should come back to Payday 3. The classic dozers are just laughable. They're meant to be intimidating, and they're just dead all the time. Where? Bulldozer? I'm listening. Another lag spike.
Got the fucking nader.
Boom! See, that's not intimidating at all. That was an overkill dozer, and they're just so fun to fight.
Do not be shocked.
We need Payday, the heist dozer, to return. That astronaut. I'll be honest, I don't know what you mean. I've never played Payday the heist. Maybe I should just play it on a stream one time. I mean, I can stream now. I have the capability to do it now. Maybe I should just play it on the stream. It's such a small game anyway. Like, some people have only a few hours on record and have all the achievements to it too, so if playing Payday the Heist is something you'd like to see on a stream, let me know. Maybe another boss type. More special enemies like the sergeant guy with the shield in Payday 2. I forgot his name. Nah, then marshals have to be gone. Is marshal a bad idea or something? No! Be gone, demon! I'll let you guys handle that. I've got 4 plate on. Oh, we've all got 4 plate on. Someone's gonna have to wing it. We need medics to return, but just more specials. To be honest, what resonates a new difficulty in the Payday franchise is the story, new enemies. I think if a new difficulty came to Payday 3 in its current state, it would just be fine-tuned overkill, and we don't need more of that. Overkill in its own right is challenging enough for the average player. I think to make the game more challenging, I'd like to know what happened to events. Like, events was in a previous roadmap. Like, is that modifiers or something? Like, there's ways to make the game harder or more engaging without a new difficulty. I think the most they could probably do for now is release, like, one down again. I think a new difficulty would only happen if the game was funded more. Like, there's loads of factors to it. There's lore to it. Like, if the game had a lot of... Oh god, he's stuck. There we go. Blow him up. Now, if the game had more funding... Like, year 1 was all about sort of tech warfare. Concord, Project Skybirth. I think if the game... Theoretically, if it succeeded and it was making dozens of money, I could easily see a day being where it's like just straight out tech warfare and we'd be fighting warhounds as special enemies or something. Like, that's the future I would see in a new difficulty, where Treaty actually gets going, and Treaty is supposed to be a futuristic uprising and rebirth of Murky Water through Concord. Ex-Murky Water. It was going to be tech warfare. I know it was going to be. The techie was just the start. Project Skybirth was a massive hint at what could have been a massive modern-day tech war against the Payday gang. I do feel if the game had a lot of funding, we'd be seeing standing robot humans and all sorts of scary stuff as special enemies. You want a medic dozer to come back? I'll do you one better. They'll just release a full-on Terminator. Sniper dozer is such a bad idea, but what about a nader dozer? I think one that should just run at you with a sledgehammer or something would be pretty cool. Throws genuine chlorine gas. Nova 6. I'm thinking about Surface, but it's just so quick. I just want to do another heist. We've been at it for 3 hours. Oh my god. Okay. We'll probably do a Surface because I need to start getting the next episode underway. I probably won't even be able to get it out today now. But we'll finish with a Surface and we'll call it there. I mean, my opinions of UE5? I mean, besides the load-in issues of, like, the heavy lag, but it's a beta, they'll probably fix it. The beta itself actually runs pretty well, all things considered that some specs and settings aren't actually accessible. I don't think there's been any major reports of problems so far, so as far as I know right now, UE5 is a bit of a dub. UE5 is fine, yeah. I think it's fine. Love Surface, my favourite heist ever. We've all got our favourites. Also, 80 gigs to 40 is great. Is that like a confirmed compression though? Or is that just an update to the beta? If it's an actual compression, that is big. It will save me needing to buy an SD for a little while longer. And computer components at the moment are very expensive. The devs have their work cut out for them with UE5. Lots of little bugs. It's fixable. It's fixable, and some of these bugs are actually in the live game already. Like the lighting issue with having high shadow setting. That is actually in the live game. So some of these issues we're seeing, they are already in the game. Some of the lighting and shadow issues of where an object would be, that is also in the game already for some things. But bugs we've noticed, which for some reason parks arseways in Party Powder. I'd imagine that's probably a one-off. Shade stops calling out ingredients if the switch is flipped too many times as sabotage and cook-off. I don't know if that is something that is known, but it's also a bug in the live game.
Locate the controls for the security bars. The ground floor controls are somewhere in the gallery's main areas.
I think a lot of the bugs really just resonates with mods, because if you have a mod loader it crashes the game at the moment. Twitch just binning the van into a wall is such a fun bug, but it's a soft lock. Yep. I'm pretty sure that's also in the live game as well. I've had Twitch like not trigger the escape before. I downloaded separate depot, and yeah, game is now 40 gig. I mean, yeah, if it's a straight up compression, that's massive. I mean, it's a similar size to Payday 2 now, isn't it? So that's massive. Like, the game's been compressed down to a level of a older game. And for what Payday 3 is worth, and how big it is, that's a considerable change. 50% is massive.
Down the stairs.
Awesome move would be to make Twitch hitting the wall an RNG element. No, he's just drunk. That's just him drinking on a bad day. Jacket, listen! Now we can wait for RTX path tracing support. You think it looks better? Aesthetically, UE5 does make the game look better by appeal, but that's not entirely what UE5 is about. I mean, UE5 is going to give the devs a lot more access to more resources and tools. So UE5 standalone, theoretically it should give them a lot more to work with. So we could see like better effort content in the future. It's possible. Just need to wait and see what they say. Is UE5 just on PC? It's just on PC. It's a beta just for Steam and Epic, I think. Console will never get these sorts of betas. I mean, peer-to-peer was doable, because that was just a network connection change. But a full-on engine change, that's best tested on a PC. It's easy to figure out if UE5 will not work well on console, I'd like to think, only because you can set limits down to the standard of a console and you can find out if it works or not. It's probably not as simple as that. I mean, UE5's been worked on for ages now. I mean, this entire time when we haven't heard news about UE5 for a sudden beta for it to just happen, they must have been working on it still the whole time. And I mean, if they have, the state UE5's in now for them to do a beta on it, they've made good progress on it.
Remember to protect yourself.
Eventually going to come to everybody. Yeah, UE5 will come to everyone. Ammo types would be interesting to see, like Dragon's Breath shells. I'm not sure how feasible ammo types is, and I'm not sure how the devs would market it. If they plan to make it DLC, that's tricky. Only because, again, cross-commerce doesn't exist. Those are squishy now. They're so easy to kill. With UE5 we might finally have our flamethrower and Molotovs. Maybe? It'd be nice if the devs told us just how much better their resource value will be when they move to UE5. I think it would be nice to know for clarity. But I think upgrading to UE5, they've got to have way more resources to work with than UE4, surely. What dozer? There wasn't a dozer. A heist where we robbed the plane would be cool. Yeah, pretty sure Ivan said the same thing.
Their shell acts like a suit of armor.
I think it's the bottom floor when they're in. Oh no, we've got everything.
Get off of me!
Oh my god. Fraction of HP. I'm just built different. How are you dealing so much damage to dozers? To be honest, it is the... forgot what the skill was, but one of the grenade skills gives 30% extra damage from all sources. And the KU-59 is the best free weapon, in my opinion. You can one mag a dozer with an extended. You don't even need many skills to kill a dozer. Just throw a grenade at them and you'll kill them fairly quickly. I'm jealous of Crime Boss fans because robbing a vault with a jet engine to melt is so 10 out of 10. I think a lot of people want Payday 3 to stay true to realism, which is why there was a lot of backlash about emotes. I personally wouldn't mind funky emotes, but it's what everyone else wants. And that's why they delayed it. It's important that they get it right. End of stream? Yeah, it's the end of stream. I think QE5's doing well. I mean, I never had any issues and we didn't crash during the stream. So, UE5's a dub to me. Their progress on it is good. It just needs to keep going. Beta is open until Monday. So you've got more time to play. I don't know if I'll do another stream later. Maybe. I've got more power to me now to do a stream. I managed to get some things sorted. Where do I play the beta? It's on PC. It's on Steam and Epic. Or just Steam, I think. It's not on console. I added you on Steam. I don't accept people on Steam. That's not a personal thing to anyone. I just don't add people on Steam. I've got a couple of people added at max. And it's more just for security's sake, just because you can still join people's heists through Steam profiles. Sure, you can just turn invisible, but I just don't have people. I'm on Steam. Is a complete separate install, right? Yeah, just search Payday 3 in the store. So what are the new contracts? I don't recall seeing them. The new contracts are right at the bottom. There's 2. Cloak and Bagger. You get a Wolf Kiss and a new Frost Mark pattern. 10 bags of coke. Beat Rock the Cradle without being downed. Kill 10 cloakers. Beat Cook Off on Loud Hard Plus. I'd imagine the Rock the Cradle not being downed one is literally if you go down. I don't think being stunned counts. And then you've got Bullets and Blood. Nice little weapon charm with a pissed Alice face on it, I'm pretty sure. Pick up 40 ammo boxes. Very easy. 4 bags of ammunition. Just do a restart for 2 ammo bags. 15 bags secure. Whatever heist is quickest on that, really. And then kill 100 enemies. I'd just do a first world bank for those 15 bags. And kill 100 enemies. Just head into a bank withdrawal again. That's not much, but new contracts are welcome. Yeah, I think other than UE5, I think they still wanted to give something. I don't think their motion is to do 2 contracts every month now. It might be, but it's probably just because of what they're working on. They're able to provide less. I mean, making UE5 happen probably costs a lot of resources. So I think once UE5 is out of the way, I think it probably will be a big weight off their shoulders once it launches. Hi Shark, I've been watching your videos since I started playing Payday 3 a couple of months ago. Love your work. Thank you. We are here to ride the wave for however long it goes into the future. And I think that worry of the game EOS, that's just not going to happen now. I think Payday 3 is in a decent place at the moment. UE5 is a step up, better frames. There is a lot of green to the frames at the moment. There is a lot of data coming through. Some of the devs have been sharing it in the Discord chat. I mean, No Rest for the Wicked sees pretty much identical frames to what it has in the live game. But there's been some reports of a few frame increase, which isn't much. But I think the goal is either to release UE5 with similar results or better, much like peer-to-peer. Does the beta include new contracts? Yes, it does. You can even play with them as well. You can activate them right now. There is 2 new ones coming this month, and it's the 2 at the bottom on my screen. Might as well make the most of it. Not sure when they'll be available in the live game, but this month we got a beta and 2 contracts to play with, so if you're quick enough you can see what they look like in game. Unreal Engine 5 Fortnite game engine. Payday collab in Fortnite. I see a lot of people wanting Payday to collab with Fortnite. How do you get that on console? I'm not on console, I just play with controller. I'm on PC. These 2 new contracts, they're part of the beta build which came this month. I'm not sure when these 2 contracts will actually release in-game, but we've got them, so play with them while you've got them. I haven't played Fortnite in forever. We did speak about it earlier, kind of like its downfall because it's lost 1,000 staff members recently. It's moved to using AI to create a lot of its content. It's just an example of how a Titan game falls hard, even though it's still doing relatively okay. Payday shouldn't collab with Fortnite, it's just too much. To be honest, with a lot of what people say, it would do its justice for them to collaborate with Fortnite. I mean, the player base of Fortnite is growing up now. Like, yeah, there's still a load of kids on it and stuff, but that's the audience it's targeted to. I think any collaboration or any awareness on a collaboration still does its justice anyway. It's one of the normals for live games to do collaborations, but that doesn't necessarily mean collaborations should happen. It's very expensive to do. Just need another drop in stock prices and maybe things going to change. Hopefully Starbreeze reaches you for feedback about the game. We all love the Payday game loop. I mean, I'm in contact with the devs, so if there was anything major, I would be able to share it with them. But there is a Google form you can fill in the Discord server. If you have any crash reports, you can fill out a form and it gives them all the data that led up to the crash. Not sure how to do it. I never really paid attention to that bit. Not many people are crashing unless they're using a mod loader. It instantly crashes your game. But they've made that aware. They've highlighted the main problems with UE5 and it's just some settings don't work. To be honest, it would probably go as unseen as Epic just does collabs for fun. It probably is the truth. They're throwing so much random shit into the game. And most of the time I find people don't actually ask for it. And the issue Fortnite has at the moment is they're struggling to pay their bills. And it will have a lot to do with how many licenses they have to pay. Thank God PUBG wasn't one-sided. We got 4 contracts. Yeah, those contracts are permanent. They're pretty cool. I've found myself using... Where is it? I found myself using the Battle Royale suit a lot. I love it, besides the Echelon suit. But this month, we got 2 new contracts in this beta. So, if you're quick enough, you can play with them. Not sure when they'll release publicly. Time to collab with indie game devs. Five Nights at Freddy's collab, when? Turn Under the Surface into a pizzeria. It's got so many cams on it. I feel like one of the only people in the world that doesn't want things I like in Fortnite. It's like that. I mean, it was a dream come true for me when I heard Payday was collaborating with Division 2, because it's one of the only other games I play. So when I saw all that content come into the game, I bought all of it in a heartbeat. I was so excited for it. I still think the skills can be reworked again to allow more build variety and special skills or effects. I don't know. It's tricky because since we've had Skills 2.0, we've only had either buffs to the system or nerfs. I don't think we've had drastic changes like a skill being either completely reworked or a new addition entirely. I don't think we've had anything like that yet. Have you ever played Detroit Become Human? I have watched it. I've not played it. I mean, now that I can stream, I could totally make some random things happen. I could totally play random games on stream. I've got a bit more power now. We got an upgrade in our area recently. I was waiting on it before I could start streaming, and I'm just working with Restream. So I could go to Twitch as well, but streaming isn't really that popular for Payday 3. So I might just stick to YouTube for it. I feel like an Assassin's Creed collab would be awesome. To be fair, I played the resynced Black Flag. It was sublime. Like, there's a bit of shade being thrown on it because it's got microtransactions in it now. But that's just typical Ubisoft. They'll find a way to leech money off of anything. But that aside, without looking to cosmetics, the Black Flag rework's great. I enjoyed it. And the legendary ships, they respawn now as well. They're not a one-time thing. I don't want stuff I like in Fortnite because, oh my god, it's Dallas from Fortnite. It's gonna happen. If we ever get a collab with Fortnite, you will never hear the end of that phrase. You'll never hear the end of it. I've never liked the big soup pot of pop culture that games is Fortnite. I feel like Fortnite was a phase thing. I mean, how long has the game been out for now? Like 8 years? Like, I was 14 when the game released for the Battle Royale perspective, but Fortnite's been around long before then. It was just Save the World beforehand. I would have probably still been a baby. Fortnite's been around for like 20 plus years. Yeah, I plan on playing Black Flag. Enjoy it. Black Flag was done well. And it's got proper stealth mechanics now. And a lot of the sort of eavesdropping sequences, if you get caught, it doesn't fail the mission anymore. You just trigger combat. So the missions are seamless in continuation. Ubisoft finally did something right. They were right to work on Black Flag again because they know it's one of their good games. And I'm just glad they also reworked it well because it's my favourite Assassin's Creed game. That and then Rogue. Those two games are my favourites. Fortnite's music feature was so weird as an addition. I never really liked the Guitar Hero Festival stuff. I haven't played it. I never even played the rocket racing mode. It all just died. Do you know if they're going to do another Twitch drop to get old Twitch rewards? To be communicated. I don't know what the stance is on that. It would be nice if they rerun Twitch events. It's entirely down to marketing. I think it costs them money even to just rerun something they've already paid for. I don't know what their stance is on it. I think a lot of people want Almir's mask. You can get Elizabeth's mask. I think Elizabeth's is still available. You just need to watch Tainted Tally streams. She does her own live streaming. So if you want Elizabeth's dev mask, I think you can still get it as a redeemable for watching her stream. And she'll grant it to you. I don't know if that's changed though. But yes, I would ask her that. Tainted Tally on Twitch. I was playing it as a kid, but now it just feels like they're adding everything they can. No one cares about what Fortnite adds anymore, to be honest. They throw so much random stuff into it, it just doesn't really work. They're just adding more stuff to pay for their bills. It'd be nice if they just abandoned Twitch drops and just made a DLC for these things for all 10 batches. It's been 10 batches of Twitch drops. Respect for keeping count. I think that in its own, I'm not sure if it will be cheaper if they just put the content in the game versus putting it as a Twitch drop, but I think running them as Twitch drop events would be a better idea, just because it gives engagement online. And this game needs to be seen online. It's some of the reason why I started doing content. I think if everyone chipped in and did content, even if it was just uploading random heist runs, it gives the game a bit of free marketing that it needs. We as players are important as well, because it's up to us to publicize the game on a creator level. So it's equally as important as the devs giving us content and giving us a reason to play, but it's also a very important job for us as well to make the game seen. If we left Payday 3 in its state of launch, where its content was still being recommended from 3 years ago, that stuff is incredibly outdated. It needs to change. I still see top search results for content that is nothing like what the current state of Payday 3 is, and I want it gone. Not deleted, that sounds wrong, just not recommended anymore because it's old. I know a guy who spent hundreds buying literally everything in the music shop, then abandoned it all. Do you want to know something? Before I stopped playing Fortnite, I had like 100,000 V-Bucks because I was set on thinking I'd be playing every season. Once I spent it all, I kind of just stopped playing. I forgot I was paying Fortnite Crew, and I logged into it recently. I told everyone in Discord I had like 10,000 V-Bucks just from not playing for nearly a year. So I'm sitting on that at least if I wanted to play again. So my mistake's kind of just a free reward for when I play at random. Just found you a few days ago. Great content. Absolutely hooked. Thank you. Stick around. There is great things to come. I actually have a secret special project being worked on, and it's kind of off track of Payday 3, but it's still related to it. It's nothing like legal sensitive or anything, but out of respect for who I'm working with for when it happens, it's up to them to announce it. But I'm going to be doing something special at some point. I keep seeing Doom posting from peak 2024. For Payday 3, you'll never hear the end of Doom posting. There's always going to be that one person who will say servers is dead. We're not on servers. We're on peer-to-peer at this point. Servers are still back-end, yeah, but things have changed since then. We run the same way Payday 2 does. It's all peer-to-peer now. The problem is that people refuse to consider an opinion on a game. True. A lot of the bad reviews, you'll find it's people who've played a couple of hours and then shit talk it. There's a reason Andre took the slack out of it in a BTS video and made a laugh about it. I mean, telling someone to go die with a few hours of playtime, absolutely wild statement. And these are the reviews that are making the game look bad today, from a today perspective. Years ago, I won't condone telling someone to kill themselves as a review, but a bad review was more significant then than it is now. I think honesty is important now. You can still leave a bad review if you wish, as long as it's honest. But I don't think the game's worthy of bad reviews at the moment. I think it's heading in the right direction. Are you working on Payday 4? To be honest, I don't think Starbreeze can financially afford Payday 4. I've been playing Payday a long time. Don't know why I've never seen you. To be fair, when I started doing content, I started with a No Rest for the Wicked video. And that blew up over the course of a week. And I think that very first video has like 10,000 plus views at this point. Like, it's not massive, but it's what started me. And I thought, whoa, I'll continue it a little bit more. And it just turned into sort of a creator thing, and now I enjoy it so much. Payday 3, I just want it to succeed. To be honest, like, I don't get paid for what I do, but I thoroughly enjoy what I do as a hobby from my time away from work. It's great to work alongside some awesome people, whether it's you guys or devs, and that's not me sucking anyone off, like some people think. But it is what it is. You can't please everyone, but as long as you guys are happy, then I'm happy. Exactly, word of mouth is awful for this game. It needs to have some outside shot in the arm to have some comeback. To be fair, it's like a follow the leader thing. When one person leaves a bad review or says a big, bold comment, you'll find a lot of people will jump on it. And that's just not realistic. I'm not sure if it's even doable, but if the devs just straight up deleted all of the reviews for Payday 3 from like first 2 years, the feedback could be a lot more reasonable. Payday 4 goes back to Diesel Engine. I think that is a horror story. I think none of the devs would want to have to do. I think reverting engines probably more of a nightmare than releasing UE5. I mean, they've worked on UE5 all this time, clearly. And the beta today, after so long, it's done well. I haven't had any issues with the beta. We haven't crashed during this stream either. Payday 2.5 VR. Do you know what? Speaking of VR, I want to play Aces High. But I have to... It's going through the weird process of recording it because it's a VR game. I know you need to go on like a Meta website and do the whole OBS linking stuff. Like, that's not really a problem. It's playing it for a prolonged time. Like, maybe I'll play it one day on a stream or something and just play Aces High. Like, I want to play it. But the issue is my health cannot tolerate virtual reality. I wish for its success. Fast Track Games are doing a good job. They've got a small, very loyal team in the studio. The first episode of the new Restart series has 40k now? I haven't even been looking at it. Views and stuff doesn't really matter to me. I don't really pay attention. I think the last time I looked at it, it was like 29k. That's great. I mean, 40k, it's a massive milestone for me, and I'm happy with that. So Payday needs some good old-fashioned IRL trailers to promote the game. Live action is a cornerstone of what made Payday 2's content stand out. The casting of Giancarlo Esposito as the dentist was massive. That was massive marketing. They would be wise to... I'm pretty sure they partnered with Vice to start making like movies and live action adaptations. So if the goal is to use that to market Payday 3, crazy stuff. I think live action would be a great way to remarket Payday 3. I'm just not sure how far they are into live action projects. I think AK said this is something that would take years to get going. Might be better for a video, that way you can take breaks and just stitch different sessions together. To be fair, that's what I'm doing with the playing through the game again for Payday 3. I'm doing it in small bits, because if I did several hours of gameplay as one episode, people will not watch it. Let's Play stuff is already quite dry, because the first episode will always do well, and each consecutive episode after that gets less, and it's the episode effect. If you do like part 1, part 2 stuff, it falls off, but the good thing is it's organised, but it confuses YouTube. So I don't put part numbers in titles, I do that on thumbnails. You can't really kill the content you make, and you have responsibility over that. So the titles and stuff, I keep it simple, just because it has the best chance of getting found. If I did an episode that was like 2 hours long, it will not get watched. And that's because on average for a Let's Play, like I've watched Markiplier for years when I was a kid, and I still do now. His Let's Play episodes are typically between half an hour to 50 minutes on average, and that's the sweet spot I'm trying to stick to. I think the final episode for playing the game again is going to end with a Kiss the Chef cook-off in a group. I'll probably live stream it, or maybe it'll just be as another episode, but a special one. I do intend to do a face reveal. I just don't know where I want to fit it in. Some people said I should just do it as like a random end of series thing. I'm confident with showing my face. I don't have a problem with a face reveal. It's just how and when. I think I'll probably just mysteriously have the face cam on for the last episode. I did actually buy a rubber shark mask. I'll send a community post about it somewhere down the road. I'm buying a rubber shark mask, and it's going to be funny. I'll see if it will make some laughs later on as like a random face cam video. We're going to be eating good in another year or two. We will be. I mean, I joined the partnership, like a few weeks ago now? And obviously the other partners were all in Sweden. And they did their videos about this and that is going to be worth the wait. Like, they were very strict on what they can say, but me coming into the program, I think I could probably give some validation to the partners that what they say about there's good things coming is true. There is good things being planned. They just can't be discussed. I mean, UE5 is one of those things. They mentioned they played a stable build, and here we are. All of a sudden, they just dropped the UE5 beta on us, so the new team is making things move, and that's what matters. Anyway, I think I'll call it there, but it's been a nice first stream. I'm glad nothing broke. I was spending 2 hours before actually streaming, trying to get things working. Because I've never done streaming before, so if something wasn't quite right, my apologies. I'll try and do better next time. I think it went okay. Progress. I can stream now, so that's good for flexibility. The next episode of Starting Again will probably come tomorrow now, so I'll start editing it today, and we'll go from there, because I need to change my build back to the live game, which is going to take a while. So yeah, there won't be another episode today, but should be tomorrow. Okay then. I am going to love you and leave you all. Enjoy the beta. Report any bugs if you see them. Report them to the Discord. Send them to me through DMs. Hey Tactical, how is UE5 performance? Any graphics change? Graphics are looking better. There's a lot of crisp polish. Performance for most things is either the same or there's a slight upgrade. There's a few bugs of loading in and a few lag spike problems that need sorting, but this is a beta. These things will get fixed. Oh, I just joined and it's over. Yeah, we've been at it for nearly 4 hours now. I need to get a move on. I have dinner I need to do. I need to revert back to the live game build. But yes, enjoy the beta. It is open until Monday. Report any bugs you find and have a good one. Bye-bye.